Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. I am here with Saucy Good Beaver, mega good vibes. She's feeling playful as usual. The energy has been really intense. I missed you guys. I know it's only been a couple of days, but I don't know. I missed you guys. There is such heavy energy coming from the masculine collective, so I really wanted to share some support for the masculines because they really, like many of you might be feeling this energy as well, where it's just heavy, like they feel very in love. And it's heavy on the heart. Many of you may be like, you're catching this like energy in your heart space in the middle of the day. And it's like, you have to stop and like hold on to something because it's like your whole chest is just pulsating. Okay. So that might be happening for some of you. And it's just like they're in love and, Never Been in Love Before by Talib Kweli is a great song, Synchronicity. But it's like, having a crush, having butterflies, really, being with someone and realizing that, things aren't what they seem. I feel like many of you are seeing 717. You can't help but see 717. It's bombarding you. You're attracted to the number for whatever reason. Some of you may not even go looking for it. It just appears in your face as though the universe is trying to get your attention. And I feel like for many of you, it is a strong message that there is going to be that physical encounter with those of you who have desired it, you've wanted it, and many of you have seen it telepathically and you've seen it in dreams anyway, but sometimes your ego can get the best of you and you might think that you're making things up, and sometimes we can throw energy into the mix that prevents our manifestation because we fuel manifestation with what we want, but then sometimes we might throw darts about our doubts. So it's a really precious, fragile time right now. So I'm going to share a card. First of all, let me get some messages from our spirit guides. Whoever is watching over the twin flame journey. Another message too I've been getting is that, for a lot of twin flames, like pat yourselves on the back. Many of you have stayed really true to the journey. I know those of you who have been celibate for a really long time and felt like you were, I don't know, like not going crazy, but you were like, am I crazy for doing this? Like, am I crazy for holding out for holding out on something that may just be like a fantasy? I just feel like if you're in that, twin flame energy, you know who your twin flame is, you've listened to the guidance, that, going celibate had a lot to do with like healing your energy and also purging yourself of any previous attachments as well. I feel like the universe is now rewarding you with signs or synchronicities that a physical meeting is in order. And that's really going to take things to the next level for many of you. I've also noticed an increase of just really triggered comments. I don't let them appear on the channel. I usually hide those people as users. So I still allow them to like comment. It's just no one can see it, not even me, because I want them to be able to get it out of their system. But yeah, a lot of people have been really triggered, with the last reading. Some of you might have opened up on this kind of energy coming towards you, and people are feeling very triggered that it's not happening for them. I'm getting people who are personally picking on me as a person. They're picking on Mega. They're not able to hear the messages clearly because they're distracted by things in the background. They're distracted by the sounds that I make with my mouth or the way I say certain words. They're distracted by Mega licking my hands. So these types of people are very triggered by this energy coming through. So many of you, protect yourself. And I love hearing you guys' story in the comment section, but just be careful about how much you share. I love when you guys, acknowledge the video and that it's resonating, but try not to divulge too much because interference in the comment section is a big thing right now. I try to stay on top of it, guys, but sometimes I can't always. So just be mindful of that stuff right now, okay? This is happening for some of you out there, and it feels real and it feels exciting. The negativity is going to kind of vamp itself up a little bit, but it's only because it's like, oh, where do you think you're going on that high horse? And so they try to kind of take you off and create doubt. But You guys are like almost to the finish line. It's like, don't let anything distract you right now, okay? So I'm going to use this deck to share a message of protection for the twin flames, to confirm that you guys do have spirit guides that are looking out for you. You have spirit guides like Mega here who are keeping you grounded and calm, okay? We have Mahavatar Babaji, and Babaji is about soul expansion, okay? So your consciousness is expanding, okay? Especially being able to block out the haters. I keep getting an image of like, you know, like horses when they race, and it's like they're almost to the finish line, and it's like, you know, they just kind of keep looking forward and not paying attention to the horse on either side of them. I don't know why I'm getting that image, okay? But it says you understand the connection between all things. Okay, so, you know, trust what's going on right now. Trust this physical meeting, this physical manifestation that is occurring for many of you, and don't be deterred by just people, you know, trying to come at you and create doubt. Okay, let's go ahead and get one more card from your guides. We have Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. Okay. You know, I actually just shared on like my own personal social media sites. I actually said walk the talk in my post, and the song Synchronicity was Satisfaction by Eve. So check out that song Synchronicity, okay? Because, yeah, again, like, you know, many of you, you've got this. You're in charge. A lot of people are triggered by your presence right now because, like, I don't know, divine feminines, you know, whether you're a male or female, you just kind of have this swag about you right now. You're very confident. Many of you, at times, you may feel guilty for being in that swag. But don't. I feel like the universe is like, you've worked so hard for it. Don't feel guilty for doing it now. Okay? Let's get a message of protection, and as well as what you need to know right now on the journey. Okay? This is for twin flames. Okay, so we have set your intentions. Okay, so set your intentions on what it is you guys want. If it's a physical meeting with your twin, prepare for it. Okay, I've shared in previous videos, you know, many of you want that physical encounter with your divine masculine or divine feminine, for example. But it's like, are you doing, like, if they called you tomorrow, you know, all of those things that you would be like, oh my God, like, we're going to meet up. No, I need to do my hair. I need to get a new outfit. Like I all these things to prepare, you know, it's like, do those things now. Don't wait around for anybody to come swooping into your life to make yourself feel like worthy and valuable and beautiful and adorned. Okay. That's a strong message that's coming through there. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the masculine's energy and find out what this feeling of like being in love is all about, and just kind of what actions they plan on taking. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. They respect you a lot, divine feminine. Okay, you know, when they're with you, I feel that, you know, they're starting to recognize that they don't want anybody else. I feel like you have this commanding way about you. Like, I don't know why this is coming out, but it's like, it's a masculine that they would do anything for you. Okay, this may be a message that's coming off a little bit sensually, maybe even sexually as well. They would do anything for you. You know, like like intimacy, or like, you know, having sex. It's a way that they really want to show you how much they adorn you and how much you command their respect. Like, this might be a divine masculine. Gosh, I don't know why this reading is taking such a sensual turn. You know, but it could be that this is a divine masculine who, like, let's see how I can gently put this, so that we don't have to get it turned into an 18+ reading by YouTube. Okay, this is a masculine who, they would kneel in front of you, like they would do anything that you desire, and it is just the way that they like expressing themselves. Like in a romantic encounter, in a sensual encounter, they prefer to take full control. They prefer to do all of the pleasuring, and it's just like your energy that commands this from them. You know, you may want to also participate, but it's like they won't allow you to. There may be this period of, you know, I told you guys they want to kneel before you. Are these two? Okay, yeah. So we have the The Queen of Swords mixed in with the Two of Swords. Okay, so they've made a clear decision that they want this experience or this physical encounter. If it hasn't happened yet for many of you, you can already feel it. A lot of erotic energy is returning to you. You can feel it in your bones. You can feel it in the air. I know many of you mentioned that Genesis song, Feel It in the Air Tonight, or even by Phil Collins, has been a big song synchronicity, or many of you have been picking up on that song, like you can feel it coming in the air tonight. Trust what you guys have seen. Trust what you've seen in your dreams. Many of you know it. You feel excited for no reason. It's already happening on the 5D as well. Where many of you are actually experiencing certain like visions or fantasies or even sensations of this coming together. Okay. And I feel like the Two of Swords for me represents, someone having to make a decision. Usually it could represent here that this is a masculine, just by the way I'm looking at the card and the imagery. But for me, it's maybe depicting a masculine energy that wants to make that offer or wants to extend that offer or let you know that, you're the only one I think about. Like, I've made a decision and you're what I want to come towards. It may be a slow process here. She's kind of looking away because, this most likely may be this Queen of Swords, but it's okay. They don't care that you're looking away. They want to be able to prove themselves in some way, shape, or form. They'll be patient. You're going to see new sides of this masculine as well. Very tender in conversation. Just the way that they are with you physically, it's going to be very soft because you may be very soft. Okay, there is something about your personality. It could be your voice. It could be your demeanor. I'm also hearing like the way that you live is also very tender. You might have a very cozy home. You might have like, very feline energy here, where it's like your home is your safe space. And so every nook and cranny of your home is like this beautiful, relaxing spot to just crash in, whether it's your bedroom, your living room. Many of your masculines find you very like neat and tidy, maybe even to the point of like OCD, or they might have that thought of like, wow, every, nook and cranny of your space is clean, and you are very clean. You're very soft. You smell good. I think that these are all things that are commanding their respect with the Queen of Swords here, because they may perceive as like when they're around you, it takes a lot of effort to do what you do or to show up the way that you show up, and that is what is commanding respect. They maybe see you on the go, or like you really take good care of yourself. Okay, let's get some cards on where the masculines are at on the journey. Okay, so we have the Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. They may be getting this energy from you. I feel that this is a divine feminine who is ready to receive. You're well prepared. Your energy seems very inviting. It says immediate action, okay? I'm telling you, some of your masculines want to see you, okay? Whether it's you going over to their place or they coming over to your place. Maybe you guys are meeting at like a coffee shop and it gets romantic in the car. Stuff like that I'm picking up on, okay? A challenge you can successfully manage. The challenge might be like the nerves, okay? Always wanting to meet up, but then your nerves get the best of you last minute, so you cancel or you ghost, or you guys keep going through that cycle. It's a challenge that you guys can successfully manage. Do breath work, do meditation. And another thing that's coming up with that as well is that I see that you both may put each other on this great pedestal, so it's very nerve-wracking to try to meet up with each other. But no matter what, your twin is going to accept you like for who it is you are. They see your soul. Rather than any other features that are like physical, or it's like a soul bond that you two have. You recognize each other. You might feel very comfortable with each other right off the bat. It just feels natural, although it could feel very intense as well. And it also says a passionate relationship. I'll show you guys the message too up close. A passionate relationship too could be that it's very intense with each other, but it can also be very healing, okay? It may take you both, many nights or many days or, to connect with each other. And I'm also getting that message too about like connecting at night or day, or seeing each other in the morning hours, or, waking up next to each other in the morning. There's something about that that's very healing, or it's something that your divine masculine, like they're trying to manifest it somehow, or they want that to happen, where it's like you spend, a night together and there's like several sessions of, love making, for example. Okay. We also have the Strength card. Okay. I'm going to wrap up this reading, guys. I feel like it is, I don't want it to be too lengthy here, because I feel like, this is kind of just hitting the main points here. You guys are looked over. Don't be afraid. Embody strength. I think strength too is coming from like the energy I got earlier about nerves coming up, or you two constantly delaying or prolonging or allowing things to come up. It's more of like making a decision and sticking to it, and also again taking each other off of that pedestal. Okay, so the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Okay, again, your person is going to accept you for who it is you are. And another message that's coming through here, because the reading got more on the sensual side, is that like I'm seeing that for many masculines, after being intimate with their divine feminines in some way. Again, it's not always SCX, guys. It could just be something as simple as holding hands, or looking into each other's eyes, or just straight up being in each other's presence, maybe having some deep conversation. It's giving your masculines a lot of strength back. I feel like they needed that. They've needed that for a really long time. And I see a lot of positive changes coming for the masculine collective as well, especially in the areas of stability, because if they are getting that kind of recharge with the feminine energy, what they're able to accomplish with just a simple, touching, that type of energy, what they're able to accomplish is like, it's like things end up happening in tenfold for them. Okay, so they really value the connection with you at this time, divine feminine. They see you as very sacred, and they really do want to protect the bond between you two right now. I see a divine masculine giving this a lot of effort and a lot of attention. Okay, all right, guys, I think that's what we have for you for this reading. Again, I'm going to try and hit it hard this month. We missed you guys, even for those like couple of days that we were gone. And yeah, we love you, and thanks so much for your support, and thanks for supporting Mega here, guys. I don't know why people have been so triggered by her presence on the channel. Throwing out some really odd comments, but yeah, like it's not going to stop. Like, we're attracted to each other when it comes to doing the readings. Like, I cannot force her to come here. And sometimes when she sees me lingering around this space wanting to do readings, but then I feel blocked or I feel tired, she'll come and sit down, and she'll kind of just like, pat me and lay down and let me know it's okay to do the readings. I'll calm your energy, so yeah, like she's not going anywhere. Okay, and to those of you who are triggered about her being spoiled and whatever, like, do some self-care. You guys can spoil yourselves too. There's no need to be triggered over her self-care. Okay, weirdos. All right, I love you guys. Those of you who are here to support me and Mega, we love you guys so much. Okay, and big shout outs to the Mega crew over on Patreon. I'll be announcing some changes on there, as I'm probably going to be using Patreon as a platform to do my sensual readings, only 18 plus audiences. That's where I can just kind of keep control, and also just kind of be free without running into trouble on YouTube. And then it's going to be meant strictly for the sensual readings, and also if you sign up, there is access to chat with me one-on-one. If you don't need a full-on reading, you just need someone to talk to, someone to trust. When you do sign up for Patreon, join the Mega crew, I am available for one-on-one messaging. Okay, guys? All right, so I'll announce the changes when they do happen. In the meantime, I will catch you guys in tonight's reading. Okay? All right, bye, guys.